but that's about it. Like, we investigate the cultists, we're at their doorsteps, and we lay down some decent traps, and then we move on to hot pursuit. So there's
Alright,
that.
hang on.
Thorns and fogs. Yes.
Yes, this hallway right up here.
Mm-hmm.
So, because that's the only one you've actually gone through at this point.
Yep.
So,
Which is pretty good.
let me find some music here.
Yep. Take your time.
And no, I'm not going to do that. I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Here, you know what this will do? This will do nicely. Alright, so you guys have trapped the cord. You've killed 3 of these monks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Killed some monks.
Yep, so you are right now in the dining area. What do you do?
We haven't gone through the other 2 areas, so probably investigate the one down under, I guess. If everyone's okay with that. I mean,
You mean the area to the south, or?
yeah, to the south.
Yeah, there's a door to the south.
Mm-hmm. Did we investigate what's on the north? You know?
Yeah, it's a window, and the other door just leads to like a supply closet.
Okay. So
So-
I guess we're going down under.
Alright, you
Move
head to the south, and you open up. It just opens up into a long L-shaped hall of carved stone. There's a couple of doors built into the walls.
Okay. So I guess just quietly investigate or try to see if there's traps, but if not, just carefully walking forward, I guess.
Yeah, there isn't traps. You don't think there is. Then that there's going to be traps because this hallway appears to be used.
Oh, okay.
Quite frequently. So,
All right.
so they're not going to booby trap somewhere that they use.
Yeah, that's about right. All right.
I've got a question.
Go ahead.
How wide is the hallway?
10 feet. I know the scale on this is busted.
Okay, so there's enough space to move past each other.
Yes.
In that case, I guess I'll fall behind to the rear because chainmail does not do quiet.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
is actually true.
All right, as you move around the corner, you hear coming from the door up ahead the sound of a large mob. Sounds like a mob almost. There's a lot of people coming towards the door.
Okay. I will respond to area just like, well,
From down here.
yeah.
Area, yeah, it is. It looks cozy, but it's also in terms of decor, it's pretty austere.
Okay.
They clearly don't believe in ostentatious decorations. But yeah, coming from this door down here, you hear the sound of a large group of people approaching.
All right. From this way, right?
Yeah. No, from here.
The general vicinity. Oh, okay. down
Yeah,
this
from
way.
that. Yeah,
Interesting.
from that this way.
All right, and I will say, guys. So group up or
They sound like they outnumber you.
okay. So what do we do?
Pan is going to say, "Well, I didn't come here to die. We came to check this place out. So now that we know it's here, I don't think the building is going to be going anywhere overnight. So let's bug out and get some sleep, cover our tracks, and we can check this place out in the morning."
Hmm. Sound advice? Anyone
Probably a
else?
wise decision,
Okay. All right.
considering
Yeah, sure.
this doesn't seem like the kind of place that only has a few people in it.
Hmm. True.
Yeah.
All right. Let's back the hell up
Yeah,
for
Pan
now.
is just gonna backtrack. Is just gonna backtrack the way you guys came.
Mm-hmm.
And are you gonna follow him then?
Yeah, sure.
Just go out the way you came in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. So you backtrack out the door.
Carefully avoiding the place where we lay traps. Yeah.
Yeah, the place you lay trap is like right over here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Pan is going to ask one of our nature-oriented ladies to cover the tracks, to cover any tracks you may leave exiting the monastery. Just in case they try to come out and follow you in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
So hang on, let us see what Sai has to say for himself. Pretty stuffy.
Mm. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So she just dispels her spike trap.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're going to cover your tracks on the way out.
Yeah, sure. Or
Yeah,
at least try when, well, if we have the time. If we don't,
you
then
can.
we'll just, yeah.
You can do that. I believe that's just a stealth check,
Mm-hmm.
unless you have like pass without trace
Nope.
area.
Mm-mm.
No.
So, stealth check? Okay, cool.
Yeah, just make a stealth area can make a stealth check with advantage because it's nighttime and
Yeah, and she's been helped
yeah,
by people.
and everyone else is helping her, so she gets advantage on the check.
So, area or Sai in this case, just roll your stealth check. Doop-a-dee-doo. Should be easy. Stealth check. Yes.
All right. All right. Okay.
It's a 15.
It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Could be worse. Stepping on the dirt, kicking clouds, laying down a couple of false trails here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely confusing everybody. Well, absolutely confusing any potential pursuers. But you're able to get to a point of hard rock that you can move across without fear of leaving tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Then from there, you find a nice little cave in the hill where you can take a long rest and get some sleep for the night.
Yeah, sure.
So Pan's gonna start a small fire for you
Okay.
using his monk abilities.
All right. Well, Cyrus will lay down a fog on the outer skirt, to block any visual if they, see the light of the fire or, see the smoke or something, just try to block it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
All right.
fog cloud.
So, Pan's gonna say, "All right. So, what do we do now?
We
know there's some strange things going on. We don't really have any definite proof that these guys are the ones who attacked the Kenneth caravan.
we have people's
We have
words.
We have
but-
words, the word of the cultists, which may be hearsay.
No. The word of Aarakocras. They did tell us that it was them. Well, they tell us they are the cultists.
They confirmed it. The
Yeah.
air cultists told you, and the Aarakocra confirmed it.
Yeah. So
Didn't the whatever the birds are tell us that the earth cultists and air cultists were both fighting with each other and the caravan?
Yeah.
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 Which is
So they're
bad.
involved, definitely.
Yeah. And they pretend. Well, we still are not sure if they pretend to be the guards, or are they actually are guards. They're just secretly cultists. So if there are guards, but they're secretly cultists, it's worse because we can't, confirm. We only have some witness, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's not really good for us. Yeah, that is true. Cyrus looks at area just like, true, they are fighting each other, but we don't know what they are fighting for. Like, they're fighting for territory, maybe, but the bird people, the bird folks, does say they are cultists. So usually cultists will have some agenda they want to pursue. I doubt it's just because they want the territory.
If I'm not mistaken, Earth and air are diametrically opposed, so cultists dedicated to either one probably want to, wipe out the other just on principle of.
But they must have some other bigger purposes, or else it wouldn't be a cult, Like, there are cultists that worship different deities, or I don't know. I don't know the whatever study of cultists, but usually wouldn't they have a bigger purpose? Yes, wiping each other out might be one thing, but why are they here? Why are they, fighting over a wagon of weaponry? And how do they know the weaponry will be shipped here? Like, there's a lot of things we don't know.
Well, I don't have all the answers, but regarding what you suggested about the people of the tower maybe being guards that happen to be cultists, we could potentially go back to the city and ask around and see if that is a military outpost out there, or if everyone is just like, oh, we don't know what that old tower is.
Yeah.
We could ask around, get some information.
I would prefer
Pan's
that.
gonna nod. Pan's gonna nod and say, "Yeah, we're operating in the dark here. We need more information."
If there is an actual military outpost out there, it should be common knowledge to the people in the city.
True.
He says, it probably will be. After all, the war's only been over for about 4 years.
Did
So if we ask around...
Yeah, did we get the name of the leader? I don't think we did. Well, it would be better if we, like, maybe we can ask
Yeah, you
in the
actually
vicinity.
did.
Oh, really? Okay. Let me check.
His name is Captain Thurl Moroska.
Okay. Alright, that's even better, because if we just ask if there's an outpost, maybe they'll be confused with other outposts, but if we have their name, it'll be easier. And luckily we do.
More likely than not, we'd probably have to ask someone in the military or the guard about the captain, though, because
Yeah.
I doubt that civilians would be familiar with them.
Definitely.
Yeah. Also, let's just give Sai a moment here. He's got something important.
Yeah. In the meantime,
Right.
DM, can you give me the typing of the name? Because I'm not entirely sure I got it right.
That's his name.
Oh, okay. Thorough Moroska. Ugh. Okay.
Yeah.
Cyrus just gives Area just like a huh? Like a I don't know what you're talking about kind of look.
Pan is going to stroke his chin thoughtfully, thinking about this. And he's going to say, so what you're saying is that the four elemental planes will be coming close, will be influencing Eberron in the next few months. And their influence is going to be particularly strong in this area.
Define super heavy. Like,
Well, it typically means, like, for example, like if, for example, a plane of water became strong in this area, you'd get like more rain. The rivers would and lakes would spontaneously rise in level.
yeah, as a player I know, but as a
Yeah.
character, it just like I just want to know from the druid who just told us everything. It's like, huh? Because Cyrus has no knowledge or dealing with this kind of deal, so he's like, huh?
Pan is just going to guess, and he's going to say, if these elemental planes are going to become stronger, then it would make sense that cults that venerate them or venerate powers within these planes just pop up.
So
the question is, though, how long have they known? How long have they known this was going to happen?
So let me get this clear. So they want to. Well, I'm just making a guess here. So do they want to make the planes like closer to us?
Pan is going to say no.
To the material plane?
No, the way Pan is going to explain what little he knows is basically that the cosmology of Eberron is the planes orbit Eberron, orbit the material plane like the moons of Eberron orbit Eberron.
Mm-hmm.
And every so often, these planes get close and their influence becomes stronger.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
no,
the planes are coming close.
I look at Pan and just like, yeah, okay. But the cultists, since you said they have a cycle, if you call it, the cultists must be here for a reason, right? I'm just making a wild guess that they want to, bring the whatever elemental plane, into the material plane. Like, I don't know.
And say, maybe if they're going to do that, they'd have to have a way to stop the orbit of the planes. I think that's beyond even their power.
Maybe what they want is to summon elementals from their plane.
Yeah, that's true too.
Maybe.
That's true. We're operating in the dark here.
Yeah.
But let's take. Pan suggest. Let's go to sleep.
Yeah.
Let's go back to town, see what information we can get. Because maybe if we find out more about what's going on here, we'll know how to deal with them.
Yeah. Agree.
Pan's will say, well, it might help to know if the other two elements, the water and fire other fire elements have their own cults set up out here. It might help to know that, but that's
It
probably just me.
might, but huh. Cyrus take a moment to think and just look around. Just like, is there like a river or something nearby? Because I'm just making an
You know what? Let me
educated
see if I
guess.
can.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can actually upload the area map now.
Okay.
Let's see if that's big enough. If it's small enough for me to upload. So just give me a moment.
Take your
Let's get his ID out in the open there.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. So. Okay. Understandable. So they will be the strongest of the, you know, the group, and they will have a bigger chance to wipe out the other one. So how do we know which one is getting the upper hand? I mean, it's not like we can. Well, we don't detect any weather anomaly, right? Or did you? Like Cyrus will turn to Area, just like trying to ask if she sensed any shift in the weather or the environment. Take your time to type.
Let's see if this uploads. Alright, I got the map in there. I'm just gonna put the fog of war on. Yeah, turn it on. And reveal. Final ownership, I can say that balance is important. Yeah, too much fire now means nothing can grow, right? Yeah, that's actually makes some good points.
Yeah, well, I'm just here to investigate the caravan. I mean, the mission looks big and all, and I would really much like to get paid if I'm putting my life on the line here.
Well, you know what? They are going to just, what's his name? Pan's just gonna fall asleep at this point, so maybe things will look clearer in the morning.
Yeah, I'll take the first watch. You guys go to sleep.
Alright. Watches are exchanged throughout the night.
Peace
and
quiet.
yeah, it's peace and quiet. Give me a moment because I screwed up with the scale.
Alright. Nice.
Yeah, got that trance going. Alright.
Being an elf pays off.
Yeah.
Alright. So Area will be second shift, and well, Cyrus will like wake her up. It's like, it's your shift now. I'll just go get some rest.
Okay, so this is the map of the area.
Ooh, it's huge.
Yeah, every hex is about 10 miles.
Ha!
Yeah, you can cross it in about an hour or so. You can
Nice.
do about 10 miles an hour walking.
We came from Zendar.
Yep. And you are on the red dots.
Yeah.
I'm going to label the red dots.
Nice.
You are here.
Yeah.
All right, so one thing you'll want to do with this map is mark it. Like, use the draw tool, use the text tool, start making little notes here and there.
All right.
Just, so
Yeah, I know.
that you know where you are.
I'll put down first text. Here. Hold on. Here, resting and facing cultist. For the first time. Alright. Done.
Alright.
I'll change the color. I don't know why it's all black.
Yeah, let me have a look. Yeah, oh, never mind. You
Red.
got it.
No, the color is... It's kind of hard to make it pop. Okay, white seems better. But
you might want to use, like I said, you might want to use the draw tool.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a
and
hex
put, like,
in
an
the
X
bottom
or something there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, it's on the red dot. That's where you are. That's where the monastery you raided was, and so on.
Hi, hi. Okay.
Also, I will make a dot there too. On it too, because I want to indicate.
All right, this should work. How do I make it? How do I make it go up? Like, let's see. I can't for it to go up or down. Okay. I will do this again. Typing text.
Alright. You need help,
Alright,
Robin?
that's gonna work. Yeah. Sweet.
Alright. Ah, clever. Yeah, there. That's a yeah, you're on the little red dot side.
Nice.
So we'll actually move this over to the map layer.
Okay.
Yeah, the monastery is in that tile, is in that hex, yes.
Oh, sweet. Nice. I will provide you with another draw tool. I kept switching back to the same color. Come on, just stick to one color. Oh, whoops. I can't do it because you are the one controlling it. You know what? Forget it. We all know the spot. Alright, well rested, I guess.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Alrighty, you guys got your extended rest.
And our EXP.
Alright, now you get something in return.
Yep.
I suppose I should give you something here. You guys get... You You each get 75 experience points for killing those 3 monks.
Ooh, 75. Not bad.
Yes.
First
A whole
EXP.
70. So,
Okay.
so what's your total at?
75. Oh, sorry. Because it's 3rd level. Let me do the math.
Yes.
Level. 5e level. I have the experience list. Okay. We are at 3rd level. We need this much to get to 4th, which will be a lot. And we are at 975.
Okay.
That's like meh.
All right, 975 experience for all of you.
That's our current level.
Got a ways to go.
Mm-hmm.
However, seeing that this is Eberron, when you guys return to Zanjar, and you start doing detective work to see if you can learn more,
Mm-hmm.
you will be getting experience for every bit you learn.
Ooh.
The
Nice.
whole noir aspect of Eberron, I want to encourage that, the whole mystery solving thing.
All right.
So you know what? I am going to give you guys a shared handout called Player's Notes.
Nice.
Notes. All right, this is a shared handout, so anybody wants to, they can just edit it. You can pop it open and just
All right.
add something to it.
Do the first editing.
So, especially since I can't play, he can't speak. He can do that.
Yeah.
He can edit. Well, actually, never mind. Maybe he shouldn't because he needs to type in the chat.
Yeah. It's okay. I'll do the first
All right.
quest list. I'm editing, so if anyone else is doing that, please don't. Or else we'll cover each other up. Let's see. Quest 01. Tracking down the caravan. Yeah. Did I spell it right? Oh, it's A-N, not E-N. Sorry.
Okay.
What? Okay.
Alright. Okay, we'll find out. Pen's gonna say, well, we can always go back. We can talk to the Canets. They probably have resources for us. I mean, they built modern Eberron.
That's
So,
what I have been saying this whole time. But yes, let's go back.
yeah. Plus, it'd be nice to, spend the night in an actual bed.
Tell me about it. Alright, let's go back. Alright, done. Player's note. Tracking down the missing caravan.
Let me have a look.
Anyone else wants to edit it? Feel free to do it.
You're awake? Hello. Yeah. He says, you've been thinking for a couple of hours. It's all right. Let's head back. You can think about it on the way home.
Yeah. Did we see, when we leave the cave we rested, did we see any, of the cultists?
Any sign of pursuit?
Any sign? No. Yeah. Alright, cool. That's good. That's really good. Let's go back. And we spend some time going back.
Alright. So, we're going to be heading back. I'm going to need Robin to roll a d20.
Okay. D20. It's a 3.
Okay.
Doesn't
And I'm going to need Isla to roll a d20.
D20. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, 18.
Okay. That means around noon, you run into something here.
Okay. Nice.
Let's see what you run into.
We run into the cultist. Sweet.
No. No. Actually, what you do run into is actually a group of halfling shepherds.
Ooh, nice.
Yep, they are herding their sheep and they're riding around on these dinosaurs. Actually, there's no sugarcoating. It's dinosaurs.
Yeah. Okay.
They never on they do that. Halflings, especially if they're from the
fierce.
Talenta Plains,
Yeah.
they are fierce savages who like to ride around on dinosaurs. But it's rare to see the dinosaur riding halfling so far from their home. Their home is further east.
Okay.
So
we don't.
they probably emigrated during the last war.
Yeah, we don't want any trouble, so we'll just, gently nod and be on our separate ways. Try not.
Yeah, they don't want any trouble either. You see them as they notice you, they just start urging their sheep to go away from you.
Yeah, we also do the same. Just nod and just go our separate path.
All right.
Unless someone else wants to,
let's
interact with them. I don't know.
Let's see what Sai has to say for himself.
Kathleen? You want to do...
I'm fine with leaving them alone.
Okay, sweet.
Alright. Maybe they have an idea what's going on.
If you want to ask, you can do the honors, but I don't think they want to talk to us.
Pan's gonna say, yeah, that's not But that's not. We
You've
have
been
our
giving
own.
sound advice this whole day. Interesting. Like,
It's because I'm being played by somebody else.
Yeah, Cyrus just looks at Pan because he was like, oh.
Yeah, just pretend he's.
It's
pretend
alright.
He's still his
I'm
usual
just
self.
messing with you. It's fine. Alright, let's. Well, unless you insist, area. Or else we'll just go back.
Let's see what Sai has to say, though.
Yeah. Natural one.
Yeah. Sort of the natural. Maybe it is druidic. All right, but around. So you guys head back to Zendron about mid-afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
About like 6 or 7 hours of walking. You make it back to town. Town is as you left it.
Which is good.
So what do?
We
There's
go.
no evidence that there was a massive retaliatory cult attack for what you did.
That's good. That's very good. So, we'll. I look at the others and says, "You know what, guys? I will go and talk to Health Canis. Like people.
They're artificers.
Yeah." And see if he can introduce us to the local authority. It's always better because they always know local authorities. They're the arms dealer. They definitely know someone. It'll be easier than just us running around and asking the guards. So, what do you guys think? I
Things that they have an arch.
don't.
Pan is
No.
gonna say, no, it's kind of House of Adalis' thing. They're the ones who make the animals and stuff. They're the ones who are more druids. These guys are kind of the whole dig stuff up and turn it into things.
Weapons. Yeah. So
They're kind of like they're the build things group, Yeah.
So, if no one else opposed the idea, let's just go. It's also letting them know that we're on this task and we actually found something. So, reporting our progress. So I don't think anyone else opposed. I'll just go. All right, let's go.
All right. Yeah. Pan is gonna say, well, I have somebody of my own to talk to, so I'll chase my lead while you guys chase this one. We'll meet up at the inn at the Wayfinder Inn in an hour. So
Sure.
how does that sound?
Yeah. No problem at all.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
All right. So you go to the Kenneth enclave.
Mm-hmm.
Again, back in you smell the melted iron. You hear the sounds of industry going on. Same guy is there as last time. He sees you come in and he says, "Oh, you're back. You guys looking to buy something this time? Or did you find out what happened to the caravan?"
The later one. We did find out what happened, and we want to confirm on something. Yeah. So Cyrus will explain what happened. Including the crime scene, including, the possible cultist stuff. Yeah. And let him know we want to talk to the city, local authorities, whatever that is. Maybe city guards, maybe, the mayor, or I don't know. Maybe one of the officers.
So you want to talk to him about like those buildings that you found out there in the wilderness?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the guy thinks about it. He says, "Yeah, you don't have to talk about that. I've been here during the war. I was here during the war.
No.
Those are old forts that were built. Every so often we get raiders coming in from the Elden Reaches or from Onder.
Do they
Or from
still?
Drawn.
Do you guys still send out guards?
Yeah, the soldiers it's the Relish army still mans them. I mean,
Okay.
war might be over, but that doesn't mean it's peaceful.
Yeah. So, do they happen to send out a captain named Mercador? Mercador? Sorry, Merska.
Maroska.
Moroska. Yeah.
Yeah. He says,
Moroska.
yeah, he sometimes orders like more weapons, like more arrows. Sometimes, every so often, we get like a really expensive order. In fact, some of the weapons on that caravan were supposed to be for him.
Huh. That is interesting. First of all, how does he get so much money for, House Canis weapons? You guys only sell the top notch.
It's bought. He gets it he gets a certain allowances he's allowed to order, and we charge the British government.
Okay. Interesting. So he doesn't have any reasons to rob the caravan, which was meant for him. Especially he has the ways to pay. That is interesting. What do you know about, the elemental cultist?
So then he says, what do they do? They like campfires and then just immediately start bowing to them?
Saying
like,
kumbaya? No, I don't know.
Or do they like go to like stop people from pissing in a lake? They're like, oh, you're dishonoring our gods.
That's more like environmentalist, but I don't know. We just met a bunch of bird folks, the Arakorkras, and they told us about, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Aria was talking about some stuff.
Maybe that's why he's all huffy about the whole thing, because someone stopped that caravan when he needed it.
Yeah. Maybe. But why was he fighting? I don't know. Like, it's really interesting. Why didn't he report it to you guys if, when the fight is over? Like, he could have asked you guys to send another shipment and said he fought a bunch of cultists, but he didn't, right?
No, he was the one who told us that the caravan was destroyed, but we didn't hear about him fighting anything. He said he found it. Yeah, the Manticore was a monster. And then when you mentioned the Manticore, the artificer says, yeah, that's true. We get monsters like that from Drome from time to time.
But that's the tricky part. Like, our source said, the Arakorka said they saw the captain fought with the earth cultist we mentioned when the fight happens. So why didn't he tell you guys that?
He says, well, did it ever occur to you that your little birdies might be singing you a lie?
What's the point? Like, we're just a bunch of investigators, Like,
that might be why they're lying to you.
I don't know.
So,
it seems rather pointless.
He says, if you're going to be throwing out accusations like, oh, the captain is a traitor to king and country, you're going to need proof.
Well, that's all we found, and I present to him the symbol we found during the caravan. Like, that's all we can find for the moment. It's a symbol of a ball. Like,
Symbol of a ball. He takes a look at it and says, yeah, that was in the caravan, all right. It was definitely destroyed.
Hmm.
So this is well, we don't know. It's just well, frankly, I don't tell you. We don't know if anybody is alive or dead. You come back to me saying, "Oh, it's a bunch of cultists that did it." Are you sure you didn't just go out there, get scared, and say, "Hey, we're gonna just say cultists just so we can go back to the city"?
I don't need to tell you anything if we don't want to investigate. I could have just walk away. But no, I'm investigating. I'm reporting to you about progress. Sure, we lack some finite details to, rightfully accuse someone for it. But I'm letting you know, due to the respect you are the one giving us, well, I received some missions. So, yeah. We're gonna find some concrete evidence. I'm just letting you know, and if you have a way to,
Yeah, he said. He says, "Well, you're certainly on the right track. So just if you can get something a little more concrete, I think I might be able to work with that. I
sure.
can't exactly go to my superiors in Sharn and tell them, hey guys, we think there might be cultists out here. Could you send us some stuff so we can start looking
Yeah,
for these guys?"
I don't need you to do that. Like, I'm just reporting some progress. That's all. Like,
All
we'll
right,
find
that's fine.
something that you can use, but we're just letting you know so that in the meantime, if something suspicious happens, or you could be more careful with, when you're dealing with the captain. I don't know. It's never
He says,
it's never too safe, right? Like,
"Yeah, I know, but until you can come back with proof positive that this guy is a traitor, I really have no real choice but to keep giving it to him. That's what our contract says."
okay. All right. At least we know for a fact that he actually works for the city. That's good to know.
Yeah. He says, "All right. So anyway, are you guys gonna buy something? We got plenty of weapons and armor here."
We still don't have the money. Sorry.
All right. Well, you. He's like, "Yeah, it's too bad. Those are the kind of people who could use some firearms."
Believe me, I would if I have some money. But, you know, we have
Well,
to finish
if
the
these
mission to
are
get it.
actually cultists out there, they usually keep their money in one giant collective spot. So, I don't know, maybe go raid that one spot.
Cyrus just shrugged.
All right, so Arius says, this Mister, the planes are getting close here, but there's some dude who knows about that. The guy thinks about it for a moment. Says, yeah, I heard that the planes were coming closer. Is there anyone who knows about that? He thinks for a moment. Let's see. I'm looking through the list of people here. Says, yeah, he says, there's an old wizard here who fought in the army. He might know a thing or two. Nowadays, he doesn't really do much. He runs a secondhand shop. That's just not running a secondhand shop. He's a clothier. He uses his magic to make clothes. So, all right. So he gives you the directions to the shop. So,
Well, Catalina is strongly tempted to go out and try to gather some information on her own.
All right. So you're gonna go to the clothiers first area. Yeah. Okay. What about you, Cyrus? Robin, are you there? You may have cut out.
Hello?
Robin. Yeah, he's gone. All right, well, we lost our boy Cyrus.
Hello.
Hello, oh, there you are.
Yeah, my mic dropped. I can hear you guys all the time, but I don't know why. Yeah, but anyway, the mic is back on, so yeah, I'm totally on board with that. That's why
Okay,
I was asking what's the wizard's name, and no one responded to me. I was like, huh, that's weird. Yeah. Yeah, I'm 100% on board.
His name is Helver.
Helver? Okay.
Yeah. Helver, I will give you the name.
Okay. Cool. It's one letter wrong. Alright,
Yeah,
let's go. Investigation.
Yeah, he fought in the last. He was a veteran from the last war. Nowadays, he sells clothes. So you go there. It's
It's
it's a two-story building.
okay.
Ground floor. This clothier shop is this two-story building. The ground floor's got the shop. The upper floor has the apartment.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Yeah. So the clothing, you go in and it's a cozy little store. The clothing is sturdy and warm.
Mm-hmm.
A little on the expensive side.
Mm-hmm. Do we see the wizard?
Yeah, he comes out. He's got the smock. He's got a smock on, and the smock. He's got the tools of his trade. He's got needles, thread, scissors, and measuring line. He's got a big, one of those big puffy mustache, one of those big curled mustaches.
He's the standard wizard.
Yeah, with no, like one of those like big French mustaches, you know.
Okay, got it.
With slick
Oh, so he's a villain.
He's a standard villain.
Let me see if I can find a picture.
No, usually guys
mustache.
with the mustache, yeah, he's a villain. That kind of mustache?
No, here's a picture. Here's a good picture of what his mustache looks like. He's got a mustache that looks like this, and his hair is like he's got the slick back black hair that's been gelled down.
Okay.
Yeah, he'd come in and he says, he steps out to you and says, hello, are you looking for new clothes? Yes, I got clothes for you, plenty of clothes, yes.
Are you Helver?
Yes, I am. I own this clothier shop, and I'd say you need some new clothes. Let me see here. He pulls out his measures. He starts taking your measurements.
We are not
Yes.
exactly here for that, but we do have something we want to ask of you.
Yes. So we do sell hats too. Don't worry. And shoes.
Not that. Anyone want to do the honors? I feel like I'm the one who's constantly talking.
Cataline's too busy looking through the clothing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's.
She's in trance.
He says, "Oh, don't worry. We have plenty in your size."
All right. While my friends are carousing through,
ducks into the shop,
yeah,
and then pulls out like this rack of Goliath-sized clothing.
Oh.
I have never seen a shop with clothing in this size.
He says, "Oh well, we get customers from drawing too. Some of them like to pretend they're civilized, like they're in Shan. So we have to, and they come in all kinds of sizes. So they can happily tailor some of these things as well. So let's see how many you want. Around, there's wide, plus waist.
Area has some questions, DM. So.
Areas, okay, yeah. He's as he's measuring, his area says like, "Hey, I have questions," and he says, "Oh yes, what would you like?" He begins to rifle through the clothing, looking for something in Cataline's size.
All right. I'll let I'll let Sai do the talking first. So I feel like I'm hogging the spotlight. So
Alright.
Let's.
The elements felt off. Trying to find out something about the planes. Is super strong here, though. Yeah, as he pulls out something for Catalin, he thinks for a moment, as you say that, he says, "You know, now that you mention it, my firebolt spells have been coming a little strong lately.
How
Almost,
strong?
almost. Well, I use it to start fires in my fireplace, you know, at night. And about 2 weeks ago, I almost burned my house down. I almost burned this place down. I mean,
Oh.
fortunately, I was able to get the fire out and get everything fixed in time to reopen the shop in the morning. But I almost burned my house down. I've never done that before. I usually have better control than that."
Huh. Interesting. Okay. So there's our evidence. Anything else you want to ask, Aria? I mean, you're the expert here, so.
I'm just curious about what exactly he handed over to Catalin.
Let me find an image of that. Hang on. Let me find an image of what clothes he's going to give you. Probably for Catalin, something like this. Something to complement her skin. Something to complement her skin tone.
Nice.
Or
That's interesting. Of course, that leaves the question of how much is she going to have to pay for it?
Not much. This isn't like fashionable. This isn't like high fashion. This is like everyday stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to be much.
It's like just 100 gold pieces. It's not much.
Actually, no, like maybe 2 or 3, not much.
Okay.
Especially since he uses magic to make it.
So 200 or 300? No, just kidding. Okay, that's good.
Okay. Very strong, too strong if I don't have very much free time.
Huh, what's east
That's
from
the
here?
east. He thinks for a moment. He says, "Well, I know there's old Mole Town. Used to be stationed there. He also knows that there is that small. There's a small enclave, a small house deneth enclave called Summit Hall out to the east as well."
Mm-hmm.
But beyond that, he doesn't really know.
Sai is still typing, so
Alright,
wait
yeah.
for him. Cyrus will take a look at the clothing as well. So, what
Alright, so let
do
me see.
they have?
Well, before I do, I get one more thing for our girl Catalin.
Oh, it's a fine dress.
Yeah.
But probably not suitable for
Yeah,
battle.
he says, well, for me it's been fine, but I've been hearing from my old comrades in the service that one of them uses earth to help dig out in the hills to use it, for
Setting
quarrying.
up
But
fortress,
lately he's
stuff like
been
that. Yeah.
lately he's been noticing that his magic is ripping out far more earth than it should, and it's doing things. It's doing strange things. Like he instead of just making piles, he puts in a pile, turns his back on it, looks back, and it's formed these eerie words that he can't read, and he doesn't know and he doesn't know how they got there. He also has been reporting seeing people in Stone Masters watching him dig. And he's just like, I don't want to go dig anymore. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna go hang out with the folks, with the in-laws and Sean for a while. Now another one uses water, and his water magic used to be like a few drops. Now he's spraying it like a hose from a pump. It's ridiculous. And don't even get me started on the wind. I mean, we had a guy from House Orient come through here about a week ago before you showed up, and he tried, I want to show off my new windmill here. We got a portable windmill. We don't have to really rely on things. And he used his wind to try to power his new wind-powered vehicle, and he ends up blowing the vehicle apart. Like, it's never happened before to him, apparently. So yeah, I'd say that things are getting a little weird out here.
So still typing. So a lot of elements are acting up. What do you think, Kathleen?
Yeah.
Hold on. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
Yep, we can hear you.
Oh, sorry. I was just asking you, what's your opinion in this, Catalin?
It sounds like things are very out of whack. But Cataline's not a druid or any sort of mage, so this is all a bit over her head.
Okay, just flies over. It's fine. Oh god. Where's your earth friend? Okay, where's your earth friend?
Let's see. Oh, something else for Catalin is this. Something a little more formal.
Ooh. I like the lady in the picture. Just saying. But the suit looks like travel-ish, capable of travel, but not exactly long distance type.
Yeah, it's more formal.
Yeah. It's more formal. If you go to
It's
a
an
banquet
interesting
or
style.
something, yeah.
Yeah. I'm literally the first one. I looked it up and then I thought, nah. You know what? Let's try this steampunk style because this is Eberron.
Yeah, that is true.
So here's another one. Here's another one for our girl. That's more of a travel time. That's more travel style.
Cataline's going to leave this place with an empty purse, isn't she?
Yeah, you don't have to buy it if you don't want to.
It's up to you.
It would be nice to have something to wear that isn't chainmail.
Yeah.
One question: do they fit your size, though?
Oh, they do. They do.
Okay.
They fit.
He was specifically looking for things in her size, so.
Yes, very specific. Let's see, what else? Well, for Cirrus, let's see what he gets. We have
I just
quite a
need
bit
a
for
trench
the-
coat. That's long
we
enough.
have quite a bit for the dashing man about town. Here's a little something for you.
No pass. Thank you. I just want a long trench coat with enough inner pockets that could hide stuff. That's all I need. And please make it black.
Catalina might go ahead and buy that third outfit, actually.
Yeah,
That looks nice.
Cool. Yeah.
yeah. If I yeah,
There's
sure,
also a
if I were- I
hat
could-
included, so it's
Yeah,
pretty
if I
cool.
no, I'm thinking that for Saris. If I could find one for fluorescent pink, like this bright neon
Like I
fluorescent
said,
pink, I'd
just
use it.
black. Yeah, Cyrus noticed the shop, the wizard, however, is trying something unusual. He'll be like, I just want something in black, please. And no
Right.
linings, no silk, no weird, dressings on top, just the black trench coat. That's all. With enough inner
Alright.
pockets, please. That you don't see from the outside.
I don't know about inner pockets, but
When Sirius says that, Catalina's just gonna clap him on the shoulder and say, "Oh, come on, lighten up."
I light her hands up with light cantrip. There, let's lighten up. Happy?
all right.
But the thing is, I don't need anything that could attract attention. Those are for
Okay,
traveling
this is-
purposes.
Oh, don't worry, old boy. Here, let's see what we got here. Here we go. You get this. This is you right here.
Yeah. Minus all the linings, then we're good. Yeah. So,
I mean,
Yeah,
it's a little.
Yeah. It's just, oh yes, don't worry. Nobody will pay attention to the hooded man in the trench coat stalking down the street. No one will.
It's a little late to be worrying about drawing attention anyway, considering you're traveling with the Goliath.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, true,
Alright.
but if the situation comes up, I need to track down someone by myself, then this could
Alright,
be useful. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay, so you get that. He's going to.
I take the
you get
black
that.
one.
He uses, yep, he uses magic to dye them black.
Thanks.
Uses a version of the prestidigitation spell to dye black.
Thank you.
And that's going to be 5 gold for the coat, and 3 for the second outfit. The third outfit for Catalan.
Sure, I'll pay
Yay.
up 5 gold.
All right.
I feel like I'm getting swindled, but fine. Can I, before I pay, I said, is this price negotiable? Can we talk discount
He's
or
going
something?
to open it up. He's going to open it up for you. And then he's going to unbutton an inner flap. And you see that it's stitched, and he's going to hold it up to show you. And you see stitched inside is actually leather.
Oh.
This
Okay.
coat does not have all the inner pockets that you want, but it does count as leather armor.
Ooh,
so-
interesting.
Well, not obviously looking like armor.
Okay, I'll take it.
So he says, "Oh, believe me, my friend. This is a steal."
You are probably right. I'll take it.
Normally leather goes for 10, and I'm only selling it to you for 3. All right, this is a steal.
I thought he was selling it for 5.
It's a discount. Don't mention it to him. I'll pay
the whole
3.
thing
I pay
is
3
for-
gold into his hand and I'm taking the fucking
Yeah, the whole
armor.
thing is 5. The whole thing is 5. Yours
Ah.
is Yours is 2, his is 3.
Oh, so it's a total of 5. Okay, got it. So
Yeah.
the trench coat is 2 gold pieces?
Trench coat is 3.
Okay, 3. Okay, got it.
Catalan's is 2.
Okay, got it.
Oh,
All right.
mine is
So
2?
Area,
Yeah, yours is 2.
Yeah. Area, he's going to, let's see, first I need to figure out where the heck his earthy friend is located.
I look at area and says it's leather, and it feels really good. I'll pay the 3 gold. I have 25 currently, and I'll minus 3, so it'll be 22.
Alright, yes, so just give me a moment.
I paid. All right, leather armor, trench coat.
Yeah.
Cool banks, cool banks. Items.
Like I said, give me a moment. Give me a moment.
Oh, take your time.
Alright, because meanwhile, Helver is going to start measuring area to see if he can get her new clothes.
Mm-hmm. I'll actually ask area just like anything else you want to ask or look for. I mean, you're the expert in all this, so I really don't know what else to ask.
Alright, yeah, he's going to your earthy friend here. His earth friend. His name is Dornan.
Dornan.
Yeah, he runs the mining operations in Xandrar.
But you said he went to. Oh no, that's his heir friend.
Yeah, his heir friend. Yeah, his heir friend.
So who's the one
his,
went to? Sorry, Sean. Who's the
his
one?
water friend. His
Oh,
water
his
friend
water
just got
friend,
sick and
yes.
tired of his water, just his stuff in the river, just constantly messing up. So he just went up and left for the in-laws out in Sharn. Dornan is a miner. He's still here because this whole thing. He just refuses to go out and go mining because these people are, because the stuff that's been happening just freaks him and his workers out. They're refusing to work. He's refusing to work.
All right.
So.
Okay.
Okay. And with that done, it's time to split the party.
Like always. Like every good D&D campaign, there's always splitting the
Yes.
party. Because it always works.
Never split the party. Yeah, for area. And before you go, Helver is going to show you something that he says is absolutely for you. I'm going to show you a design that's, it's absolutely you. Let's see. Who was that? Who the heck was it? Thing is not. I closed it for 1 second. I can't find it again now. Damn it.
It's okay. Take your time.
It always happens.
It must be fate.
Yeah, that's true. You know what?
be.
Here it is. Ah, here it is. Gonna pull out something in your size. Looks like this for area. It's her size. Says it's absolutely her. And at 3 gold, it's an absolute steal. Oh yes, absolutely. Don't worry. And if we have something else that comes in your size, I'll be sure to save it for you. And don't worry, I can always tailor it for you.
Okay,
So you
looking at
guys want
that,
to leave?
yeah, probably.
Alright.
We are.
Looking at that outfit, though, I have to wonder, does it come with the shoes?
What, the last one?
Yeah. The one that was for Arya.
For our
Yeah.
little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, if you want the shoes, yeah, the shoes will cost a little extra, but
I don't think it's useful in the wilderness, but if you
you
like
know
it,
what?
who am I to
For
judge?
for the lady about town, it's just absolutely perfect. Wow, chef kiss good.
Little elf on platform boots.
Yeah, that'll help her stand up and see things eye to eye with you. He hears you say, he smiles and says, "Yes, thank you, especially since the last war. Could use a little peace and quiet around here."
Yeah. Shopping for stuff. Done.
Okay, so no shoes for area. All right, so you're gonna go.
We are.
All right, where are you gonna go now? Still got like 30 minutes before you gotta meet up with Pan.
Well, what do you guys think we should go? I mean, I have the weaponry, I have the armor. Anything else you want to buy?
Cataline's gonna go off on her own.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll go with Area, I guess. You can go
Okay.
on your own mission. It's fine. I'll keep her safe. Well, I'll keep a watch. So yeah. Splitting the party even more.
All right, so we're gonna split the party. Where's Catalin gonna go?
Cataline's going to try and gather information in the city. She's going to try to, socialize and work alongside the laborers in the city and see if they know anything about strange happenings around Xandrar that might help them
All right.
learn more about the cultists and activity.
Okay, make an investigation check then.
What have I already done?
Ooh, not bad, not bad. With the 14, yeah, you've noticed that there are strange things that have been going on. You know that, but aside from the usual, like, the monsters are just rampaging around outside. The recent attack on the Kenneth caravan, and so on. You also confirmed the rumors that that you were heard at the clothiers, that there have been like these strange sightings out in the hills, like people who went out to quarry. When the workers would go out to quarry at night, they'd be watched over by these people in stone masks who would always vanish the minute that the workers tried to question them.
Okay.
You've heard that there was apparently also some druid convention out in the hills. It was and the goods that they had ordered that came through the Xandrar were all marked by a very strange symbol that looked kind of like a bull.
Hmm.
Which is odd.
Um,
But
can I
that's
get them
about
to
it.
tell me where the Druid convention was?
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Let me pull up the map here. Yeah, Druid Convention is somewhere around here-ish. I will put a little text box right there.
Okay.
And DruidCon 2020 is right around that dot right there.
Okay. And can I try and find out any more information that could help us narrow down where the other two cults are?
Well, you found two of them. The water cultists are probably somewhere near the river, as far as you know.
Okay.
So there's a long river that flows through the area. So it's
Are there workers living in the city that would work on the river often?
Not in Zandrar, but a little south in Wormford. In Wormford, there's probably someone who would.
Okay.
So that's all the way down here.
Okay, yeah. I guess Zandrar is a bit far from the river to have fishers or anything.
Yeah, you'd have to go down there to talk to them about it. So that's about all you can find out before you realize it's time to go back to the Wayfinder Inn and meet Pan.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to cut over to Cirrus and Area. You guys are going to go find the the guy who does the stones?
Yeah. Or
Alright.
Dornum.
Yeah, Dornan. He.
For proper investigation.
Okay, yeah, so you go to Dornan's place. It's a small single-story stone building. It's very cubic except for the roof. It's perfectly square. And it always is covered, it seems to be covered in a gray-white shroud of rock dust.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you do? What do you do?
We knock on the door, I guess.
If you knock on the door, he says, you hear from inside, someone's like, yeah, come in.
Okay. We wait.
He said, come in.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
I thought he meant coming like that. I didn't.
Yeah, you come in.
Yeah.
You go in, and
Yeah, we go in.
you see him. You see two people. One guy is a guy in fine robes, fine clothes, who's sitting behind the counter. The other is clearly a worker with tan skin and calloused hands. He says, "Yeah, you guys just have a." The guy behind the counter says, "You guys just have a seat over there. I'll get with you in a minute once I'm done here."
Sure.
Yeah, the worker just says, "All right, look, fine, I'll leave you to these guys, but I'm telling you, we are not going back out there until those people in masks are gone." Yeah, and then the worker just storms out. And Dornan rubs his temples and sighs and just mutters to himself, where are the Pinkertons when you really need them? Okay, you two, what can I do for you? You don't look like the kind to buy rock.
Well, you're in luck. We just overheard your conversation with your miners, so... Well, we were trying to investigate a little, seeing these anomaly, affected people's life here. So, can you tell us what you know about these anomaly? By the way, we just came from Pelver, and he said you're a friend of his, so... Yeah.
Yeah, he says, yeah, yeah, we fought together in the war.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
So,
all I know about these anomalies is they're strange, but that really is no reason to just to say, hey, we're not working. I mean, you saw that guy that walked out of here. The guy's as big as a house. Any one of those stone masked guy fuckers came down and tried to harass him, he could tear them apart with his bare hands.
I get that people want safety. Maybe it's that they showed up that scares them. It's not always how mighty you are physically. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, bear hands are very big. You know, I think we have one of my workers is a talking bear.
That is a
Bastard's
sight to
certainly hairy
behold.
enough for that. But
But that's not why we're here. So,
yeah,
can
so
you
why
tell us
are you
more?
here then?
Can you tell us more about? Because we want to investigate and try to find out. Well, apparently there are sightings of cultists. So we just want to know if they're the same batch.
He's looking for
Area,
mom. He's
anything
gonna
you want to add? And I'll hand over the mic to Area.
Okay.
Really strong thing. Nice.
He says, yeah, I did that. I didn't know what it meant. I don't even think it really matters, to be honest. I mean, for all I know, it could just been a coincidence. I had someone from House Canada take a look at it, and they said, no, it's not a part of the Draconic Prophecy, so it was just a coincidence, I think.
The what?
He said, yeah, I don't know. Hell if I know what it's called.
No, I mean the Draconic Prophecy.
He says, yeah, that's what he said, but hell if I know what it is.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Cyrus will take mental notes of that. So, Draconic Prophecy, and
Yeah,
yeah.
hang on. Hang on. I'm trying to find something here. What did it say? She shrugs. He says, I don't fucking know. Like, like, what, like, he writes it down. He says, I can't even pronounce it. Here, this is what it said. Like Ogre March or something.
March.
Who knows?
Draconic Prophecy and Ogre March. Huh. Interesting. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. So there's that. Okay. Area asked a question. Can you do that again?
Yeah, there is. Ask a question. Hang on. Yeah, I can't fucking find what I'm looking for here.
It's okay. Take your time.
Yeah, he thinks about it. He says, I don't know, maybe, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I mean, there's really no point. Like, I mean, my work is not going to go out and quarry the stone, and I don't really see a reason to go out down to the quarry either.
Oh,
If those two masked fuckers are down there, you know what? Let them be there. Piss on them. Piss on. I don't really care. I mean, it's just unprofitable stone at this point.
no, but do they always show up when you cast a spell?
No, they just showed up at night. They typically showed up at night. Whenever we did work at night, they'd show up. Again, I'm like, yeah, I don't give a shit. Let them do that. They can.
Never in the
They can
day.
show up and watch.
Like, ever.
And not during the day, as far as I could tell.
Do you want to get rid of them?
Like I said, they're not hurting anyone, but if my workers were unnerved by it.
Was there something... Okay. Area wants to make a whatever check to
Arcana.
investigate. Cyrus is gonna not help her because he doesn't have any clue of that.
It is gibberish.
Yeah. Nope. No clue.
Ogre mug sounds like a recipe almost. Yeah, that's true. Is that something they make when they munch, or
Munch.
it's it's a recipe of some kind, like ogre match. It's match, but made by ogres.
Yeah. Or a place. I don't
Could
know.
be. Yeah, you don't know what it is.
Anyway. Well,
It's not that important.
thank you for your time, I guess.
Is it? Yeah, no problem. No problem.
If we find anything that would help get rid of those weirdos, we will definitely let you know. You know?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Well,
if
and
you ever want to
need
hire
phone or
us to
something.
help you get rid of them, we are also willing to make a deal if the price is
Yeah,
right.
he says, yeah, and if you guys ever need stone, you know what? You know who to come to.
Okay.
If you're planning to build your own castle or something out there.
Do you have any rare minerals?
Nah.
Just normal stones.
Yeah, just normal stones.
Okay. Got it. Well, Cyrus is gonna, like, shake his hand and just leave at this point. Yeah.
All right,
True.
so you guys leave, and would you look at the time? It's time to meet up with Pan.
Yeah. I nod to Area as we walk out as like, yeah, sure. Like, everyone just want to do their jobs. I just want to make sure that if we actually helped, that we get paid. That's about right? Like, well, yeah, I know you probably never get into the line of mercenary business, but people do need to eat. So, and money, you know, comes from getting the job done. That's why I do.
All right. Okay, so you guys return to the inn. You see Pan is waiting for you.
Yeah.
He's got. He looks like he's on his third shot when you
Okay.
come in. He's just you're finally here.
I thought you went to. Well, anyway.
Yeah. Well, what did you find out?
Well, we've found out that the clothing shop's owner, Helver, introduced us to his friend, and they both talk about how magic has been acting weird lately. Those that regards, you know, elemental stuff, like probably digging or probably fire, probably water and stuff like that. They just act really powerful. So biggest guess is like the planes are combining, well, are intersecting, and that's why all the cultists showed up. We still don't know much of what's their end game, but we do know that they showed up, and those the miner, uh, Dornan, who's a friend of Halver, he did mention that someone was watching him and his crew, mining during the night. So they are kind of afraid, and they don't want to get to work. Yeah, so basically, I just let Pan know what we faced, what we talked about, basically.
Okay.
Yep.
And when Katerina arrives, he's going to ask her what she found.
All right.
Well, what I found is mostly just confirming what we've already heard, but this might be of interest to you, Arya. Apparently, there was a druid convention up in the hills, somewhere northeast of the town.
Huh.
DruidCon 2020.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Now,
it's DruidCon 996.
Yeah.
there was also
Dude,
something
996.
about shipments for the convention having a bull marking on them.
Yeah, I will quickly pop you over to a blank page here.
Yeah, that was the same thing we heard during when we talked to the guards. They did mention there's a bunch of druid.
Yeah.
That will be on.
Here's a blank page, and I will move you guys back to the map very quickly after this.
Don't worry.
But before I do, I want to just quickly draw a picture of what the bull symbol looks like, because you saw a picture of that.
Uh-huh.
So it
looks like a ball. That's all we need.
Yeah, it looks like a bowl.
I don't know if they'll be able to help us, Arya. Judging by the sound of it, they may have already moved on.
I think you drew this before.
Yeah, Pan was going to say, well, maybe there's some people who are still out there, especially if it's a site for druids.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Just telling the DM, I think you probably drew this before. Maybe the session. Yeah.
I did it like a couple sessions ago.
Yeah. Alright then. So area, it sounds like you want to go check them out. Man, maybe use your druid connection to ask for their help.
It'd be nice. Okay. And Pan's gonna say, well, then that's our next stop. Tomorrow we head north to DruidCon.
Yeah, why not?
Sounds like a plan.
Alright. So you guys are gonna get an extended rest out of this.
Alright.
Also, each of you is gonna get 100 XP for rooting around.
Nice.
Because I'm nice that way.
Even better.
Just let me see, does Pantar know about ogre munching?
Yeah.
He says, no, what is that? Some kind of band?
Nope. It's a name we heard from our source.
He says, well, how do you know its name? For all you know, it could be a verb.
I don't know. It's
Could be
just
slang.
it's just a word that we heard from the source. So we don't know
Should
what
I
it
make an
means.
Arcana check on that too?
If you like.
Everyone makes Arcana check.
Yes, let's go
Sure.
fishing for that natural 20. That's what it's called. You're just fishing for
Yeah.
it. Like, I may at some point just like make a rule that says, no, if you're not trained in this, you can't do it.
Oh, it's a 14.
Oh,
Not
14.
bad.
That's actually good. That's good.
Does she
With a
know?
14, it's not ogre mach or ogre munch or the name or some verb or something. It's a name.
Oh,
It's the name of a very powerful and very evil earth elemental.
Ogremok? I
Ogre
think I
mach,
heard
yes.
about him from a fairy
He's-
once.
You what?
Oh, just saying. Maybe Cataline heard the name from a fairy once.
You probably heard the name from a legend. Like, he is, how do I describe this guy? He is literally a giant walking mountain. He is a walking mountain he is of stone and fury. He does not like people. Period. He doesn't like it. Whenever someone like goes digging into the earth to mine things, he views that as stealing his property. Whenever civilizations build cities, he views that as trespassing. He is, he is not a nice guy.
I thought they were genderless. No, just kidding.
Yeah, he refers to himself by the male gender
Okay.
because that's just what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, and like I say, he flattens things that come close to him. But if he can't crush it immediately, he can just simply outlive it and out endure it.
Yeah. Sounds like a way of doing things.
Yeah, here is a picture of him, just so you know what he is.
Let's see.
Yeah, just so you get an idea of just how big this monster is.
Okay.
He is literally a walking mountain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't,
So,
expect
since
less.
Cataline recognizes the name,
Yeah.
just going to go ahead and ask Arya where she heard that.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently this miner guy just ripped out a huge chunk of rock. He put it to the side, turned his back on it, and when he looked back again, it had the name scrawled out into it.
Okay.
Well, I'm no soothsayer, but that sounds like a bad omen.
Yeah.
So, what does that even mean? It looks like you know what they mean. Kathleen? What the word?
Ogremok is the name of an earth elemental.
Okay, that's not a big deal. Right?
Well, she's just going to quickly summarize what she knows of, the legend of Ogremok.
Okay, that is a big deal. So best guess would be the cultists worship this ogre mark and are trying to, I don't know, do something to please it. What would exactly please it, Earthalord? I wonder. Rare minerals?
Well, Catalan, from what you've heard about Ogremok, what would probably please him the most would be to trundle around the area and flatten every single town, every single quarry, every single settlement here, every single settlement in the area.
Okay, so if the cultists are worshipping and want to please Ogremok, they're likely to just flatten everything.
Fuck the what? Okay, that is a big deal.
Yeah, it's not like that he needs. Yeah, it's not even like he need. It's not like he needs the wealth, or like the wealth is gone, since eventually everything will be ground down into dust and returned to him again. But it's just the principle of the thing, you know.
Okay.
Like he gets anal whenever somebody removes his shit from the earth.
Yeah. It's like his body parts, so probably.
And it's not even like his body part. It's like he just believes it's him. It's
Oh.
like you break into his house and you're taking his stuff.
Okay. This is bad. We can't deal with something this large of size.
But
But
it's a
we
starting
can't-
point at least.
Yeah, it's a lead. It's a great lead that we know the Earth Elementals. Well, the Earth cultists are definitely behind this. And
I don't know about that. That might be a bit of a reach.
no, I mean,
Yeah, Pan is going to say, well,
go ahead.
that explains what the Earth cultists are doing.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Are there other elementals for like the air cultists and so forth?
Are they? I look at
Are they?
Kathleen.
Make a Arcana check. You guys can all make Arcana checks again to try to
Alright,
see if
I'll
there's
try to make it this time.
if you can remember other
5.
legends.
I have no clue.
Seriously, no, it's just these Earth guys, the bastards.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just a poser. Earth is the real
There's
element
no
here.
other elementals, it's just the Earth. It's totally fine.
Ooh, Arian did good.
Yeah.
So did
You guys are
Catalan.
doing great. Cyrus
And
doesn't
Pan
know.
doesn't know. That's why he's asking.
Yeah.
Aria and Catalan. You're not sure about the others. But you know that there is one for fire. It's a mass. It's literally a living bonfire called. Its name. It's a fire elemental called Imix. If he were to ever come into the natural world, if his cultists were to come into the natural world, try to bring him in, if he ever showed up, or if he couldn't do it, he'd have his cultists do it for him. He'd just burn everything.
I can't say that's surprising for a fire elemental.
Yeah, and Arya knows that he is also when Imix says he wants to burn everything, he also means he's going to burn his cultist at some point as well. Because when you're a living fireball, everything looks like kindling.
That's kind of dumb to worship.
Following Imix just means you're probably going to be burned last.
Still, that's kind of dumb.
I mean, then again, Imix, he doesn't look like he's a nice guy to begin with, so I mean, you have to be a lunatic to follow him anyway.
Anything else, guys? Like any more details that we might be facing? Anything that would stop these guys?
What do I look like? An elemental encyclopedia?
Well, you certainly
Yes,
provided
actually.
a lot of information, so I wouldn't expect less.
Anne is going to say, well, first, we know that these monster elementals aren't in Eberron right now. Which is good. They're not, because if they were, sure, they would not be keeping their presence quiet. So, possible. Pan's gonna just say, my older percentage say, so don't quote me on this, but possibly, just have a theory here. Maybe these cultists are racing against each other to see who can bring their king elemental in first.
Why would anyone want to do that? Well, all right. If there's no, there's no reasoning with cultists, so.
Yeah, there's no reasoning with these Lulus. So.
It's as good a theory as any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially we don't know much, so.
He's going to say, well, if that's the case, yeah, he's going to pans and eyes and say, I agree with you. It is going to be nasty. We're going to might be facing 4 major elementals, and we're going to have to try to find a way to stop these cultists before they can, pull their guys out of their ass and just absolutely wreck shit here. I have a job to not let that happen. So I would like to hire the 3 of you to help me stop it.
Sure. But
And let me just say that my employer is very, very, very obscenely rich and can pay you well if money is an issue.
okay, cool. So do you accept payment in advance? Like,
He pays on completion of the job.
Like, can you at least provide us with something that we can use? Like, these elementalists sound like they have, resources, so if we die during our job, it's bad for business.
He says, well, I do have something. I spoke with him about it. He had his theories about them, but his thing was that these cults are probably opposed to each other. If we can figure out the relationship between the cultists, then we can use that to our advantage. For example, it seems like the Wind and Earth cultists hate each other. So let's say we go kill a bunch of, Earth cultists, and then take their clothes and put them on, and then go attack some Wind cultists and let one get away. They'll think that the Earth cultists are getting more aggressive, and the Wind cultists will get more aggressive towards the Earth cultists. Yeah, you do the math.
That sounds like something. But that implies we need to find fire cultists first. Why don't I tweak the plan a little by just dressing up as the earth cultists we saw before? And since earth and air already are in,
exactly. That's what I said. That's what I've been saying. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said. But like you said, it'd be probably a good idea to go out into those hills and find the other 2 cultists. So we know where they are. And we can pit them against each other.
Sure, let's do that.
More likely than not, the water cultists are probably around the river somewhere.
That's true, somewhere. So we're gonna look for like some kind of riverside fort or something. Maybe tomorrow we can ask around and see what's what's going on down by the river.
Sure.
There's a settlement down by the river, Mumford, I think it was. We could try see around if there's some fishermen there that might know what's going on.
Yeah, he says, all right, yeah, that's a good idea. We can go down there. What do you think, Aria? Aria frantically pounds the keyboard, trying desperately to get her response out in a timely manner.
And does a better job role-playing than all of us combined.
So true.
If it's going to solve this, then I'm okay with it. All right, and what about you, Cirrus?
What do you mean, what about me? I'm going with the group. Since we're already accepting, missions and all that, I would like to ask, what's the payment? Like, I would like to know my rewards before I get into something. I know rescuing the world seems like a big deal, but I also know my limits, so I have to
So,
weigh
yeah,
the
Pan is
danger
gonna say.
and the
Yeah,
reward.
Pan is gonna say. That depends. Do you like gold?
I do.
Do you like money?
Gold implies money. I do like some magical items, if I can be useful.
Did you know that money can buy magical items?
I do know that, but I also know that if
Then I
you...
don't think we have a problem.
Okay, cool. Sure.
You will be getting a shit ton of money. You'll be getting a shit ton of money for this.
Cool,
Yeah, money
thanks.
can be traded for goods and or services. Exactly. Exactly. So we will as we will I can assure you my employers will pay you all quite well.
Alright. Let's do it. Should we
So
just
you are
go and...
well, it's about 5 in the afternoon right now.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want, you can go out and take a nice long walk and try to see how far you can get before you need to go to sleep. Or you can spend the night in a nice soft bed and then set out in the morning towards DruidCon.
What do you guys think? Do you guys want to investigate the
Pan
area?
votes for the bed.
Okay.
Do beds
So,
come in Goliath size here?
yes, they do.
I vote for the bed.
All right, Area, what do you think? You want to sleep in a bed or sleep out in the open? Beds are nice, but we're in a hurry. Pan's going to say, right now, we don't know if we. Right now, I don't think we're in a hurry. We don't know what these cultists are up to. We don't know what their plans are. And even if we did know, we don't know how long it's going to take for them to do it. But I think I can safely say that if their plans are to find these huge elementals and somehow bring them into the world, then it's going to take them a little while. They're going to have to wait for the plane's influence to get very strong, I think. At least that's what my employer was guessing.
That's actually a
So.
good guess.
So, you know what? I say we sleep in a bed tonight, and tomorrow we trundle out and we go to DruidCon.
Nice.
Sleeping in a bed is very preferable to trying to build a lean-to in the middle of a forest.
Yeah, not like there's that many trees out there.
Yeah, you can find some somewhere.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
actually, let me take a look. Hold on. Alright. Looking around. I don't know. Yeah, maybe just rest for the night.
All right, so y'all get a full night's sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and would put the. Let me pull up our calendar here so I can make a note of what day it is.
Ooh. Alright. These kind of missions, they have dates.
Okay, so Arianod makes the good berries.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
One day, everyone just wakes up to find good berries spilling out into the hall.
Everywhere it's good berries.
All right. Yeah, it's like you open up her door and you just get buried in this mountain of berries.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to actually make a note of this in DM's notes. Because I would like to try to keep.
That's a concerning amount of berries.
Hmm.
That's what it looks like, Sai.
Yes, you have 2 of the presumably 4 elementals. That's what it looks like.
Which is good.
All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. There's the second when you went out there. There's the third you came back. That means when you wake up, it's the 4th of Zaranter. So basically the equivalent of the 4th of January right now. You guys have done a lot in 4 days. You should be proud of yourselves.
Yeah. We are a little bit. Not entirely, but. I don't know. Like, it kind of feels a big learn for Cyrus. Because he was here to just find missing caravan, not some elemental plane colliding with material plane. So.
Well, the missing caravan has to do with it, so.
That's a lot. I know. And we still don't have any concrete lead, for our caravan mission. Evidence. We do have leads, but we don't have the evidence.
In all likelihood, this probably isn't going to follow us alone anyway, because we're not, 20th level world-saving heroes.
Yeah.
This is dealing with...
This is feeling a little bit huge.
Yeah, you're going to work your way up to that, don't worry.
We know, it's just, when we learned about this and, it's really early in the days, so... Cyrus just sighs. As a player, I'm excited, but Cyrus just looks worried.
What we're probably going to do is learn more about what's happening and then get, I don't know, House Kenneth or whoever else to help us deal with it. Because this is all too big for us to deal with on our own.
Yeah, they're probably not going to send an army to help you, but they could give you weapons or something for free. For example, if they realize that, oh shit, these fire guys are proving very tough, they'll probably give you potions of fire resistance.
Yeah. All right.
I would figure they would maybe send a squad or something.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
All right, yeah.
Because if I were them, entrusting this whole thing to a group of ragtag adventurers would seem a little bit irresponsible.
Yeah, I know. That's why they want information before they figure out what their next move is.
Yeah.
Alright, so right now the big thing is they need information.
We also need that as well, so... Alright. What should we do now? We are well rested. Should we go and, proceed with our plan?
Before we do, Cataline might go around town again. Try talking to people that work outside the city. See if maybe they've seen strange people wandering around the outlying areas.
Alright, make an investigation check.
Woohoo, sleuthing.
Yes, detective work.
I have a -1 on this because I'm not smart.
I'm not smart.
No, you ask around. You don't find anything.
It was worth a shot.
All right. Oh, by the way, we did establish that the weaponry and the magic items are all, House Cannon's shop, right? They just have one
Yeah.
location? Okay, cool. I just want
I
to
don't know
be
if
clear about
tangling with the Earth cultists right now would be a good idea, because after we kind of bashed in their door and roughed them up, they're probably going to be on guard for a little while.
that. Or they might be gone, for all we know.
Probably not.
They might relocate.
I'm assuming that they might have built that monastery there, and that would be a lot to rebuild at the drop of a hat.
Hmm.
And in the grand scheme of things, we took out, what?
3 other guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3, and I think we only actually killed 2, so it's like...
Well, we killed 3 of them, I believe. We didn't leave any survivors, so.
No. I remember that 1 I knocked out. But yeah, like, there's
Yeah.
probably quite a few cultists,
Yeah,
so
you're right.
2 casualties is not tremendously worrying for them, probably.
Yeah.
Mm.
Alright.
But it probably is enough to put them on guard.
So, do you want something that could help you with your stealth?
Help me with my stealth.
Yes, help the 7-foot tall woman in heavy armor be quiet.
7'10".
Yeah.
7'10", my bad.
Like, in what world do you think I can be stealthy?
Good question. I have no clue. Yeah, anyway, since we don't have much to do now, why don't we just go and... Or do you have anything else you want to, investigate?
Oh, that's true. That's true. Should Sai prepare pass without trace?
Does she have pass without trace?
Yeah. So.
Okay. I will swap out my spells as well. Oh no, I don't need to, because all of them are already known and prepared.
What are my spells again? Oh yeah. I do have spells.
Yeah, you are a paladin, right? So
I have spells, they're just not very useful.
well, you can always pick
Well,
useful
not
ones.
outside of combat.
Yeah.
I mean, you do know that as a paladin, you have basically access to paladin spells of every level that you can cast.
Mm-hmm.
You know that, right?
What?
Basically, you can cast first level paladin spells. Is that right?
What's
Really?
your spell casting level?
Yeah, he can cast that. Let me just pull up your sheet. Spells. Yeah, you have ensnaring strike. You have speak with animals, but you also have access to every other first level paladin spell. You can't cast them all, but at the start of every day, you can prepare new spells.
Oh, so I can...
You
So
have
I
to
can take
list.
spells
You just have
from
to prepare
other...
the ones you like.
Yeah, you get a certain limit of spells, certain number of spells that you're allowed to prepare every day. But you know basically every paladin spell, every level 1 paladin spell right now.
Oh, okay. I thought that was restricted by the subclass you chose.
No. The subclass you choose just gives you bonus spells.
Ah,
But as a paladin, you also know things like bless, command, compelled duel, cure wounds, detect magic, detect poison and disease, heroism, purify food and drink, shield of faith, and of course all the smite spells.
Yeah, Shield of Faith would grant you with more AC, which is also good. And
Yeah.
all the smite spells, if you want to boost up your damage a little bit, and with extra effects, could be useful, but not as useful as shield. And
Compelled duel forces
Yeah.
forces a monster to fight you, so just use that on the biggest and scariest thing in the room.
well,
Do you have a
depends.
player's handbook, Isla?
I do have the 5e Tools website, but I don't have.
Oh,
Actually, I do have a copy of the player's handbook too.
Yeah, if you have a copy of the player's handbook.
I can send you the site that has that. So
Yeah, Robin can send you where you can get the player's handbook.
That's all right. I have a copy saved here.
okay, cool.
Okay, that's
If you
never
have
mind then.
that, then never mind.
But yeah, like I said, if you flip to the back where it talks about magic, it should have a list of paladin spells. You know, all the spells that are under first. But I think you're only allowed to be able to prepare 2 per day.
Ah, okay.
Basically, while you know all of them, you're only allowed to pick 2 per day that you can use.
Hmm.
I think you can even switch it though. Let me check my copy of the handbook here. Like if you have a moment, you can switch it. Ranger Paladin. Here we go. This ability is equal to your charisma modifier plus half your paladin level. Spells must be of a level for which you have spell slots. You can change it when you finish a long rest. You need to spend at least 1 minute per spell level for each spell on the list. Okay.
Ah, okay. So going by that. So yeah, I can prepare 2 spells.
It's okay.
Yeah, so let me check see how much your charisma is. Sorry.
It's based on
My
your
charisma modifier is 1.
So you should, yeah, that means you're going to be able to prepare 2 spells.
normal spells. It's fine.
If that's the case, that means your spell save DC is going to be low.
Yeah, so probably choose the spell that buffs yourself or your allies instead of, spells that force saves because you have a low save DC.
Okay.
Just a friendly suggestion.
Yeah. Heroism, Divine Favor, Detect Magic doesn't rely on it. Detect Poison and Disease doesn't rely on it.
Yeah.
So, Bless
You
doesn't.
can probably tell spellcasting was not a priority for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Definitely.
So,
But
like,
if you
that's why
ever
I'm
need
suggesting
it,
spells.
then they can be handy from time to time.
Yep.
Yeah, there's still spells that can help you.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that I could pick paladin, just the paladin spells in general. I thought they were restricted by your path that you chose.
No, then, but the bonus spells are, but the spell list in general is not.
Okay.
Yeah, time for DruidCon. Oh. DruidCon's gonna have to wait until next time because we're stopping here for the night.
All right.
So you learned a lot.
It's been a good investigation for now.
Yeah.
Yep.
You learned a lot. So next time
I feel
you're
like
going
we
to
learn
DruidCon.
more than we can handle, but yes, we learned a lot.
Yeah, it's been real, all right. Yeah, no, you'll know if you end up facing Ogremok, it's gonna get real because I've seen his stats.
Yeah.
All right, he's a CR20 monster,
Oh boy.
and I do mean monster.
DM, you can start scaring us. We're already scared. We're already terrified.
I think the idea is for us to stop this before Ogremok becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that's my thing. It's like, if you can choose, you can fight this stuff, level up, and face him when you have a chance, or you can wait, in which case he becomes a much bigger problem.
Probably don't wait.
I mean, if we deal with the cult, we won't have to encounter Ogremok at all.
That's true. However, I am going to say this. I'm going to say this not to spoil anything, but the way the adventure is set up is unless you're extremely quick, at the very end, you are going to be facing at least one of these monsters in battle.
We know.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. And what may matters worse, you're going to be fighting them on their home turf. So,
But hey, maybe if we put on our Sherlock Holmes hats, we can stop them before they summon their elementals.
yeah, you probably can. Also, plus these guys definitely have magic items,
Yeah.
so you can plunder them as well for yourselves.
Well,
Especially, like if you can kill all of like their leaders. The leaders probably have all the good shit. Like they have the good items, so like this is a little more incentive to go out and kill things.
yeah.
Cyrus.
Cyrus.
Serious.
Cyrus.
Serious grin.
I knew you were gonna do that, but man, it's annoying. But yeah, like next time our friend is back, we can properly deal with this. I hope.
Hopefully. All right.
been fun.
Well.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, good game. Good night.
Good night, guys.
I am going to be calling it
Good
here.
night.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, good night.